Hello everyone! In this training video, I will explain the basics of using ITrack Pro's sales and quote screen to show you how to create both an invoice for a part you want to sell and a quote for a part that a customer may want to put on hold. To generate an invoice for a part that you are selling to a customer, first go to ITrack Pro's sales screen. It is important to note that you will need three things filled out in order to save an invoice: a customer, an item you want to sell, and a method of payment. Let's go ahead and select a customer to get started. Now that we have selected a customer, we have a few options for adding items that we want to sell on an invoice. We can click the Add Item button, enter the tag number into the lookup, or create a miscellaneous line item. Miscellaneous line items are for parts that did not get entered into your inventory, but that you would still like to sell. To add parts to the invoice, click the Add Item button. This will bring you to the search screen. In the search screen tutorial video, we will teach you to better use this screen to find parts that you are looking for. Simply use the correct criteria to find your part and then double-click. ITrack will automatically bring in the description that was generated by the part screen. Vehicle information that was entered in the vehicle screen is also shown here. The second method to create an item on an invoice is to enter the tag number of a part into the lookup field. These two methods, using the Add Item button and entering the tag number in the lookup field, are the best ways to add items to an invoice. If someone offers you a certain amount of money for an item that you didn't plan on selling but still want a sales record for, you can simply enter it in the description and set the price. This is a miscellaneous line item, as it doesn't affect inventory. Let's say a customer comes and really wants to give you $1,000 for an engine that you don't have in your inventory. Since this isn't a traditional inventory sale, but probably a transaction you'd be interested in making and recording, you can do it this way. After the part for the invoice is selected, choose the payment method the customer is using to complete the transaction. The Payments button to the right is the only way to enter a split payment, such as when a customer wants to pay with multiple payment methods, like both cash and check. The Return Item button allows you to perform a return by showing you sold parts on the search screen. Performing an item return will bring the item back into inventory. Pressing the Shipping Quote button integrates with SAV and will show you choices of carriers to ship with. Instead of spending 45 minutes on the phone calling all of the different transport services for your part, SAV takes just minutes. To use this feature, you must have SAV enabled by an ISoft data system staff member. Before pressing Save on your invoice, you should consider the three following checkboxes. Enabling the Clear checkbox clears the screen after printing. Enabling the Print Invoice checkbox ensures the invoice will be printed after saving. Enabling the Pick List checkbox will generate a pick list used for picking items from the yard. In the Customer Screen tutorial video, we will show you how to use the Customer Screen to view all of the invoices you have generated for a sales period. To generate a quote, go to the Quote screen. From here, you can use the same three methods we used to generate an invoice: clicking Add Item, entering the tag into the lookup field, and entering a miscellaneous line item. Generating a quote reduces the available quantity of the item and marks its status as on hold in the system. Unlike invoices, quotes will expire within a default time period of 14 days. If you'd like to edit the expiration time period of a quote, you can go to Edit, Options, Quotes, and change the time period to the amount that you prefer. This concludes our training on the basics of ITrack Pro's sales and quote screen. Thanks for watching.